What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
I'm Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus? Is that Snuffleupagus? Is like
It's his stepbrother.
Yeah, so I know you said you had some ideas or do the podcast, but I want to ask you guys a question before we get into it. I thought of this yesterday. Me and Taylor and Mom went to Walmart, and I thought of it again today when we were at QT. You know, it's like ground zero for Corona.
Yeah.
If someone is walking around and they don't have a mask on, and you punch them in the face, is that considered self-defense?
No.
No.
Like if someone, because I thought the reason I thought of it yesterday.
Are you talking about
this little girl ran at me in the store yesterday, almost tackled me in Walmart, and Taylor goes, "And that bitch is in a mask." I go, "Yeah, I'm gonna go find that little girl and knock her the fuck out." And I go, and Taylor goes, well, "I'd like to see that play out." And I go, "Well, it's just self-defense, joking around." And then we're like, "Oh, I bet they'd have to be actually sick for it to count."
Yeah.
But I wondered if that would actually work as self-defense.
The fact that
so.
I don't think your life was in danger.
You don't know.
And
You didn't see the little girl. She was scary.
Was she had snot
if she's a
coming out?
minor, yeah, it's game over.
Well, I don't know what her career was, but
Well, when you say little girl, like, are we talking like a 5-year-old?
no, she was probably like 12.
Okay.
Still
a minor.
Old enough to know better.
I'm surprised they'd let her in Walmart without a mask.
Yeah, me too.
Walmart
she
is
didn't even
like-
have. And then when we went to self-checkout, she was sitting on the thing that you scan your items on, just sitting there dangling on her feet, waiting for her mom to come over. And I was like, "Yeah, that's the little girl I'm gonna knock out and test my theory."
Why are you calling her a little girl if she's 12? I
She's-
pictured a 4-year-old.
She's little. She's young. If I had sex with her, I'd go to jail. That's a little girl.
So that if you punch her, you're going to jail.
Not if
Yeah,
it's self-defense. So it's not self. You don't guys
It's
don't.
a
You guys don't.
minor.
Well, like I said, I don't know her career.
What if she had a gun?
You had a mask on, so you're not at danger.
What if she pulled down my mask?
That's not true. Just because you have a mask, it just reduces. If they don't have a mask,
true.
But
it helps,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean he's
Well,
not
okay.
in
So
danger.
say in the case in a scenario, someone I knew for sure had corona, and they were walking past me, and I knocked them out, and they tried to sue me. Would that be self-defense?
No.
Because I'm like, I don't want the virus.
Yeah, but that's you're touching them. That's stupid.
Oh, it's true. It makes me dumb.
Yeah.
Because then now someone's gonna knock me out because I'll get corona.
Yeah. Where's LL Cool J when you need him?
Oh, he'd be in there knocking me out. Everybody else coming towards him.
What I was gonna say is you can't punch a 12-year-old girl, or a 12-year-old boy for that matter. But what if they had a gun? Could you punch them then?
Yeah. Is it bad to punch a little kid in self-defense if they're trying to murder you?
I don't think it is. I would punch a kid if they're trying to shoot
but
me.
I would hope not. If the little kid's pointing a gun at me, I'm fucking kicking him.
Well, that's a whole
I would actually really like to see that. Has to just kick a kid. Like the younger the better, actually.
Why does this 3-year-old have a fucking pistol?
I watched the other night. It's an older episode of South Park, but I saw a TikTok of it and it made me want to go watch it. It was they were getting these drugs mixed up that Ike was getting from Canada, and it was making him like he's still a baby, but he's going through puberty. And he starts yelling at Kyle, and he's like, "Yeah, want to play kick the baby? Kick the fucking baby!" And he's yelling at him and shit. It was really funny.
You remember the first time we watched that, and they just kicked Ike across the fucking screen?
And then they took him to go see Yo Gabba Gabba live, and he tricked one of the girls into quitting, and she became like a stripper, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to go get some strange."
Wow.
It was so weird, but I love that episode. That's one of the best things about HBO Max is just watching random episodes of South Park.
I haven't done that yet.
I watched a lot. I've almost watched a couple seasons on there.
Really?
Yeah. So you we mentioned this off the podcast, but we only have 2 episodes left of you, including the one we're talking about today.
Technically, yeah. I was gonna say technically I won.
But so you said you had an idea to do what to do on the podcast.
Well, it's not necessarily a new idea because we had discussed like picking some stuff.
Like our noses and our buttholes.
Yeah, I was gonna pick my butthole, and then I was gonna stick my
Just do a
finger.
podcast and we'll smell them, and we'll describe what the smells are like.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Okay.
You with that, Hess? You have to come over for that one.
Oh, and then if you come over, we can smell each other's buttholes. Be like, hey, what's mine smelling? And Hess like, oh, kind of like paprika.
Paprika?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a feeling it's not going to smell like paprika.
Well, you never know until you take a whiff.
No, so we had discussed picking a show.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should each pick one show.
And then we come here and we just I take notes on one show, you take notes on another show, I take notes on another one, and we
Whatever show you take
talk about our own shows.
Yeah, we don't have to fucking get into great detail, but and then decide from those 3 what we do our next podcast on.
Oh, so like what I said, except just like lower down the shows.
Yeah, because we can't talk about 6 shows.
Well, yeah, we could. It'd be very if like what we're not gonna like a lot of them probably.
Well, so say you pick
Prison Break, just throwing out there.
You could.
Just throwing it out there could be that.
You pick Prison Break.
Or Lost.
He picks True Blood, and I pick
Barney.
So we all watch it, and we decide we're gonna do it on True Blood.
Mm-hmm.
But then you would discuss maybe coming up with a topic every week.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just combine that. So we talk about True Blood, but we didn't have a topic at the beginning.
So making like not as big. Like, oh yeah, we like like if an episode's okay, like yeah, it was fun, whatever, and then get into the top. Because I pitched to Nick one day when we were waiting for you to join the meeting. I said, what if instead of doing TV shows, until one pops up that we all really like, what if we just switched around every week, one of us bringing up a topic, but we didn't tell the other ones what it was gonna be. So then you have one you could bring up. You know what? I want to talk about Filipino porn stars. Jesus. And that's how we talk about the whole podcast. And we just
the problem is like you guys are gonna have no information on that.
Well, we can Google it and shit if we want to. Yeah, I guess that part's true, but the other person would have to do a little bit of research and kind of just like inform the people.
Yeah, because like how long? I mean, like how long are we shooting for the podcast to be?
I don't
Around
know.
an hour?
But it'd just be conversation starters. I feel like with those things.
Okay.
Like you wouldn't be like, let's talk about conspiracy theories, and then the other two wouldn't know. You know.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing too. Is I thought because I could see you saying, let's talk about fucking goats. And then we're like, okay, cool.
You spoiled my first one.
I don't want to fuck a goat. Hess doesn't want to fuck a goat. You want to know what it's like to fuck a goat, but you don't really want to fuck a goat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be like, all right, that's it. We're done. And then we're, all right, so this week we watched,
we'd
be
like, oh,
fucking Barney. That Barney and fucking, what's the fucking yellow one's name? I almost called it Play-Doh.
BJ.
BJ. Oh, yeah, that's not phallic.
It's BJ, and then
BJ.
What's the girl? There was
Bebop.
Like, it is Bebop?
I don't think it's
Bebop's
Bebop.
the yellow one or whatever.
Is it? Is the girl BJ?
There's no Bebop.
I'm looking.
Is there a Bebop?
I'm almost certain there's a fucking Bebop.
No, I think he's right.
It's Barney, BJ, and Bebop?
I think he might be right.
I mean, I maybe.
Yeah, it is. It's Baby Bop. Baby Bop is the green one. BJ is the yellow one, and then they have Riff.
Well, at least it's an actual word.
Baby Bop,
not Bebop.
Bebop sounds pretty close.
That's what Macy used to call Rewind on the EPMD song.
Really?
Yeah, she just fucking. We'd be driving it somewhere, and she'd go Bebop, and we're like, "What the fuck are you saying?" I was like, "Oh, she means rewind."
That's funny.
Rewind.
She wasn't a smart kid. Can't help you.
So every night lately, like for a couple months now, I'll play a couple music videos. Like after me until I watch a movie and shows or whatever, we'll watch a couple music videos and then go to bed. I just surprise with music videos. It's been a thing we do.
Like Thriller?
Yeah, it's random shit. And usually then at the end, I'll play a clip of like David's vlog. It's the guy saying it's 5:19. David, go to bed. And that it really annoys her because it feels like I'm forcing her to go to bed. But so I played that every night for
you guys are fucking weird.
Almost a year now. I played that every night now. Wow. But the other night we listened to Slow Down.
Oh.
But you know what's really weird? Have you listened to the music video for that?
Probably
or
not. Or
watched it is probably a better word.
Probably not since 1990.
It surprised the shit out of us. We watched it like 7 times as part. Because you know the little hooker. On the music video, he goes, "You little booger."
Oh, that
and we were like, I was like, did he say booger? And I was like, I kind of like that better, but we weren't sure. So then we listened to the music video, and he clearly goes, "Hooker." Like you hear, and I was like, wow. But I kind of like "You little booger" better. So I feel like booger is more insulting than hooker. Like you dirty little booger.
Yeah, it's just the edited version.
No, yeah, obviously. That's what I'm saying. It's the safe like for work version.
Which is funny because you think MTV,
but it doesn't say it in the title or anything, and it's on YouTube, so who cares? But we just didn't know it was that version because it didn't say that, so it surprised us. And like we were waiting for the little hooker part because we used to sing that every day. He would bring us to school when we, like going to grade school. I would ask him to play Little Hooker, and we would not leave the car to go to school until I heard him go, "Slow down, you little hooker," and then we'd be like, "All right, see you later, Dad," and go to school.
Wow, good memories.
Yeah, and also I'd make him play "Hitch in the Neck" with a cheeseburger.
That was more recent though. That was like when you were 22.
No, that was still school, but not grade school.
Yeah.
How old was I when I used to get excited for "Put Down the Kool-Aid"? Put down the Kool-Aid.
I don't know, like 10.
I used to love that. And then I remember you told me they quit playing it anymore, and I got real sad about that.
Well, the problem was it was on. You couldn't get it anywhere either.
Yeah, I looked that up for days.
Yeah.
Almost years.
Almost years.
Didn't they play it in something? Like it was like a football game or something, or a
It was-
basketball game, and then you called me out there, and I was all excited.
It was a Suns game. They played the music for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, before we hop in,
Uh-huh.
have either of you watched the show Ratched on Netflix?
Angela did. I want to. I haven't yet.
I haven't watched it.
I watched an episode.
I don't really have any interest
Did
in
you?
it.
Did you like it?
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's from the American Horror Story guy, so I assumed
yeah.
it'd be strange like that.
It's pretty weird. Abby absolutely loves it. Yeah, I just didn't know.
I actually
She
heard
wanted me
it.
to ask if you guys
I actually
had
heard it
watched
wasn't that good.
Oh, I've heard it's really good. Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm like it's people that I follow are like.
I think it
Mom
was The
or-
Ringer or something. Put in the title, it was like
Oh, what-
another so.
What do they know?
I don't know.
We only
They
stole
know
a
to sell
podcast
their
from-
shit to Spotify.
We only stole a podcast from them.
Which one?
The Replicables 2000.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna watch Training Day.
Yeah, we
yeah,
were.
we never did. Nick canceled it like a loser.
No, I'll watch Training Day right now.
All right, let's just do a Zoom meeting watching Training Day.
That'd be great.
Right now?
Yeah, fuck you. It sounded like I was saying
Did
fuck
you-
you to S, but I meant fuck you, the TV show.
Oh.
Gotcha. See that Disney Plus added like you can watch movies together now?
I did, yeah. We're gonna have a party and like be like, yo, let's watch Star Wars.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's not dumb. I used to Netflix had that.
Yeah.
And me, Mauser, Brian, and a bunch of other people, we would we would spend all day. We wouldn't even play games on Xbox. We'd get on there and just watch every movie. There was a point.
It was just on the Xbox, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox got rid of it. But there was a point like when Netflix was early. We watched every single thing on Netflix, just sitting there every day. And what was really fun, we were watching. I forget what it
There's
was.
some shitty shit on
There was.
Netflix.
We watched every Tremors, all kinds of shit together. But we watched some stand up. I don't remember what it was, but this guy went on the stage that I didn't know. What's the guy's name that does the
Pablo Francisco?
Yeah, he was on there first, so I watched his, and then I went to the kitchen to go make a salad. And as I left, so it was just Brian and Mauser there. They're watching this guy, and he's making fun of white people. He goes, "Yeah, they go fucking make salads and doing that shit." And I come back and I sit down on a meeting, and they were crying, laughing, and they rewinded it to be at that part right when I came back and sat down.
That's funny.
I was like, "You assholes!"
I don't think I ever used that option of watching stuff
Oh,
with people.
I love that.
I don't think I did either.
I
I,
bet-
thought it was cool, but I've never had a lot of friends. So.
I like it, but I don't really get along with people.
For
was
real,
so-
I don't. I have a
That
very
was so funny, like
close-
so sad. He's like, "I've always wanted to do a party watch, but no one ever invites me."
Me, on the other hand, I just didn't want to fucking watch shit
I've been
with people.
trying to talk Taylor into every night us turning something on Disney Plus and each being in our own rooms, like laying down to go to bed, watching something together, and you can like chat through it and stuff.
This sounds
Because
fucking
they
horrible.
have it on Amazon too now and all shit. It'd be fun because then I could be like knock on the wall, be like, "Oh, we're watching it together, but separate rooms."
Or you could just watch it together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I could lay in I could like fart. I could be naked in here watching Pooh Bear
Wow.
while she's in there clothed watching Pooh Bear, and no one knows the wiser.
Why couldn't she be naked if she wanted to?
Well, I feel like she wouldn't be. I feel like I'm more likely to get naked than she is.
I'd second that.
But I mean, she has the option if she wants it.
No, yeah,
if
she
you're
can totally
watching
get naked if she wants to. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you could watch Pooh
Oh, but-
Bear.
Yeah, and like we could invite you. You could be naked too. Me and you be naked, and we'll make fun of Taylor for not being naked.
Right.
In the chat, we'll be like, "Our dicks are out and yours isn't, Taylor. You fucking loser."
Wow.
Yeah, that's really watching the show.
You can
not
you can
weird.
chat and do that. You can play Madden and watch Fargo. I can chat and watch Pooh Bear.
What are you looking at?
This is my phone.
Oh, okay. Looks like a joystick.
No, I guess it kind of does actually. My thumbs are going like, whatever. Fuck you.
No.
Let's talk about you cocksucker.
Soldier boy, tough.
You know I hate you two for fucking doing that.
That's not our fault.
It's so funny too.
It's
You
fucking perfect though.
yeah, and you guys did that completely separate. He did it days before we watched the show. Said it to me, and he did it to the point where it would get annoying constantly. And then we sit down to do the podcast, and all of a sudden Hester goes, "You."
Yeah, that was
Soldier Boy. And I'm like, God damn it.
I was like, well, you got to do it now.
Yeah, and then I had no choice but to put it in there.
That's true.
It's perfect.
And no one's ever commented on that.
Yeah, I don't think they have.
But I didn't notice.
Yeah,
Pretty
fucking
cool.
cucksuckers.
Bobby Joe, or not Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe. What's her name?
Billy
What's her
Jackson?
name?
No, it's
Is
just
it Bobby
Bobby.
Jolene?
But she commented on one of her last ones. I wonder if the golden ratio is mathematical science now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then
I read that.
But then she also said that she's been busy and she will try to make sure she watched the last podcast. She didn't comment, so I'm thinking she didn't make it to the podcast. So if you're listening to this one, Bobby, comment that Nick has a tiny penis.
Wow.
And also, Jerome could edit this video to where it make it seem like I totally knew what I was talking about the entire time.
Exactly, and
Or-
maybe I did.
Or he could just leave that in there.
Or maybe I didn't.
Yeah, I'll never know.
Or maybe I could edit a clip of someone shitting on Nick's head right now.
Whatever.
Well, whatever.
Brought you in part by those.
We gotta get him a shirt that says "You never know," and you one that says "Whatever."
I have
and
one
then
that
I'll
says-
have one that says "Buttholes."
I have one that says whatever.
Well,
It should specifically say Hess's butthole.
Yeah, it has to be Hess's
Hess's
butthole.
butthole.
And then on the back, it'll be a picture of something, and you're like, "What is that?" Like it'll just look like a little balloon knot. But then as you get a little closer, you can realize it's Hess's butthole.
A balloon nut?
I would never know what Hess's butthole looks like.
Well, you will when you see my T-shirt.
No, I still won't.
Yeah, you will.
Because I won't have proof.
No, the proof is in the pudding.
There's no pudding.
On the back of my shirt.
If there's
there.
pudding on the butthole, I don't want to see it.
That can almost be like a song.
Wouldn't that
If
be
there's
hilarious?
pudding in the butthole.
And like when you put chocolate pudding on it, like that would be hilarious. And then you're just licking it, eating it off your shirt. He might.
That'd
gag
be
on that.
so disgusting. If I watched a video of myself doing that, I might gag.
You guys need your own podcast.
We do.
Yeah.
Fat guy in a little drum, I want to call it.
2 guys, 1 cup.
Fat guy in a little drum. That'd be the theme song.
That guy in a little drone.
Jerome.
Yeah, a little drone.
Yeah.
Every day you guys
Yeah.
can fly a drone to another place.
Yeah.
Little
I was
drone,
like,
though.
okay.
A little drone.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big drone.
Oh, do you think if I had a little drone,
Oh, Jesus.
I could fly it into Hess's butthole and like
Little drone.
survey the area?
We
You
might
can't-
not be able to cover all of our bases here.
No, this episode we're gonna fucking speed through. I was gonna tell you guys. I told this to Nick already. A
Oh.
lot of this stuff I can basically skip because it's kind of a lot of
Yeah.
bullshit until we get to the end.
Right.
So should I do that or
Ooh.
should I just read it and we'll just see how it goes?
I don't care.
Let's. But I have one question. Were either of you as excited as I was at the end of this episode when LOVE KLLED Candace?
Wait, hold on. Do you think spelling it out makes it not a spoiler?
I know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I ask you?
He comes home and he's like,
Why is he
Abby,
doing
I
all-
CHEATED'd on you.
Why is he miming everything?
Well, he's stuck in a box right now.
Oh,
Can I ask you a question?
sure.
How come every time this is you taking a sip?
I don't know, because I'm waiting for this to make me start itching. It's like starting.
But do you think reading it changes like how it
Yeah.
tastes or something?
Kinda. You know what? Look, it says
He's
thirsty.
like, oh,
for-
what do you know? No carbs.
Why are you drinking?
There's
Are you
a-
guys going to
there's
the
a
gym
sea-
right after?
No, fucker. I'm just drinking an energy drink.
No, but I think it's all in his head because there is
'Cause it's just
pre-workout.
weird if you say
There is pre-workout
every time you
C4s, but
drink
that one's not
it
one.
Makes you.
You can't both
Okay.
talk at the same time.
It's like that time you drank a 5-hour energy and had a nice and flush and had to go home from work.
Yeah.
That was more than one.
You did that twice?
Yeah.
No, more than one 5-hour
Oh.
energy drink. No, I was actually reading Thirsty for More. Join C4 rewards. $10 credit today.
But you've done that 3 times in this podcast.
Well, because I didn't read the whole thing.
Oh, you're trying.
Why are you fucking discussing what? At least I can read.
Hey, it's like when we watched a couple of these podcasts, like clips of it with Nima, and it was really funny because she goes after like 5 clips, she goes over to me and she goes, "Do you have something like really cool on your ceiling?" And I go, "What?" She goes, "Every video, Nick's looking up at the ceiling above you."
Oh no, this is me rolling my eyes.
And he
at
just
you.
like stares up there. But I did notice that sometimes he talks to me, he'll be looking behind me, like he's like trying to look at like my Steve-O poster or something.
Maybe I am.
It's just weird. I forgot where we were. Oh, he was talking about being excited. Yeah, I was really excited at the end of this one.
I don't know if I was
I
excited.
wanted to watch the next one right away.
I was intrigued.
Oh, looking like I can't be excited because if I'm excited, it looks like I have a boner.
No, it only looks like I have a boner if I have a boner.
Well, do you? Oh, what do you know he does?
Wow.
You hear that?
Oh boy.
Yeah, limp
Just
dick
went
took
down.
over.
You got hard, I got limp. Let's go down to the crawdad pole. Is it pole? No, it's hole.
Yeah.
Crawdad poles.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jerome is on a fucking tear today.
You, Season 2, Episode 9, P.I.
Hi, Joe.
P.I. huh?
P.I.
I
Private
gotcha.
Dick. Opens up with a flashback of Joe's father dead, being shot on the floor as he's looking at a dead Delilah. He's trying to figure out if he killed her. I really like when he uses the facial recognition on her body. He drops her phone in the blood and shit and cracks it.
Yeah, he's kind of a klutz.
He's very much a klutz. Whenever he kills people, he gets all flustered. It's like when I said one.
You'd think he'd be used to it.
I said one wrong word, and then you're like, huh? And then I speak gibberish.
That's true. I'd like to point out that when he killed Benji, fucking 14 episodes ago, that might not be true.
Benji.
You're like, this is the first guy he's killed, and they literally every time they flash back, they show someone else.
I said, as far as we know, this is the first guy he's killed. Okay?
He fucking killed his dad.
He didn't fuck him. He just shot him. I guess we don't know what he did.
Talk about fucking previously on. It was.
Can you imagine just getting a gun in your hands and just fucking right your pops?
I bet you can. No one knew you'd fucking shoot the fucking ceiling.
I know shoot the Los Pollos behind you.
Probably, and then I'd have to kill you.
No, that's why you put like at least 6 bullets in there, because they're like, ah! And I get you with.
Oh, is that double tap?
Yeah. I had a dream last night that someone drove by and shot at our living room.
That wasn't a dream.
Oh, that really happened?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It just popped in my head why I think that happened. I thought for a second last night I thought I got shot. I realized now saying that how stupid that sounds.
Yeah.
But I walked into my room from the bathroom, and I was standing in here, and I was doing something to get ready to go to bed. I hear, poof, 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 and then a car speed away, and I was like, I looked at my chest. I didn't get hit, but I don't know what it was.
What? That happened last night?
Yeah, last night it scared the shit out of me, and I thought I got hit.
What time was this?
This was like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Because when I got up at 4, your TV was still on.
No, yeah, I heard you do something out there, and I fell asleep watching a podcast.
That's what I figured. I didn't figure you were still up. But I was like, why is this TV still on?
Yeah.
I heard that guy laughing on your podcast.
Oh, that might have actually been what woke me up.
Yeah, so you didn't get shot. You just heard a podcast.
No. Getting shot and that was different. I got shot at in my room.
You're boring.
Well, no, it sounded like I got shot in my room because a drive-by happened or something. A car backfired.
It's funny that you got shot.
A car backfired, maybe. But I'm pretty sure there was a drive-by shooting.
Gotcha.
And then I went to bed, and then there was a shootout.
You're like, I got shot through the window, but no glass broke.
A car sped off, though, afterwards, so who knows? I mean, it wouldn't be strange around here for there's drive-by shooting to happen.
It'd be a little strange.
It wouldn't be that strange. Remember when that crackhead lady walked out of her house and did suicide by cop?
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was weird.
This shit happened.
That doesn't just happen. Has that ever happened in your neighborhood?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like we wouldn't have been aware of it if his friend didn't live 2 doors down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yes, that's true. You always gotta bring logic into shit. You want to continue on to you?
Have we even started?
Yeah, remember he shot his dad?
Oh, that's right. Shot his dad, and then
Are you here?
Where?
Joe suspects that Will killed Delilah because he's the only one that knows about this place. So he FaceTimes Will. How'd you like seeing little Willy Will again?
Oh, yeah, I was surprised he was back in it. And then I was surprised he was there, and then...
Hey, the girl was real, everything happened. And then he
Yeah.
also kind of gave, he's like, I trust that deep down you probably wouldn't do that if you didn't want to do that.
And I don't
He's like,
believe...
but only you know that you didn't do it.
Yeah. I was a little surprised he was alive, I gotta be honest. I thought maybe he just killed him and, like, blocked it out.
Oh, like he, like, pretended that he let him go and all that?
Yeah.
And like, I like to he's using, he's like, no, see, like, I let people go. I don't kill everybody. You can make a good relationship with them.
Yeah. I wasn't buying
I thought
it.
he was pretty cool dude.
Yeah, I like him. I like that actor. Remember when he was in, is it John Wick 3? And we're like, what the fuck? He's in this too?
Was
he's
he?
like one of the dudes like at the phones doing the things and like they like talk. He's got all those piercings. And remember that all the people, they're all tattooed up and they work in like the little, like they do the phone lines.
Sorta.
He's one of those dudes.
I don't
He's
remember
He's
him.
like barely in it. But we're like, that's weird.
He's no Jason Mantzoukas.
I kind of forget he's in that shit too.
Yeah, that was crazy. Although
Um,
playing a homeless guy isn't much of a stretch.
That's true. But he's like an underground homeless guy. Like, he's
Yeah.
not really homeless. I guess he kind of is, though, because he's always in character. So Love comes over to Joe's place, and turns out from the last episode, she actually doesn't want to run away with him.
Oh, that's a
She's like,
surprise.
let's actually take it a little slow. I was drunk, you were high.
You killed someone. You need to take care of it.
Well, and then Ellie shows up and shows them the death threat. She asks them about Delilah. She's all worried. I mean, she's got nothing to worry about. Her sister's gonna be fine.
She seems fine.
Yeah. Did you think that was also like? I want to know what happened later on when she starts losing her shit. When she was just like, "Oh, my sister must be dead all of a sudden," and like it's been like her sister didn't answer the text message for like 15 minutes now, so she starts smashing glasses in Joe's house and all this shit.
Well, I also thought to myself, so if she's missing and you have her phone, shouldn't you not have her phone? 'Cause couldn't they find her through her phone and then?
But you have to wait like 48 hours before they start looking for a missing person.
So it's been what, 36?
No, she's only been missing for like a day now.
Okay, so it's been 24.
Yeah, barely. So he still got a good amount to get rid of the phone and all that.
Okay.
Before they'd actually legally be able to do that stuff, I believe.
Hopefully her sister didn't have Find My iPhone.
Yeah, that'd been my first thing to do. That's what I did, and then I saw Taylor circling around the neighborhood at Mima's house, and then we called her, and she's like, "Yeah, I need help. I'm lost."
Jesus.
Find My iPhone. Some people give that shit. We've found some pretty hidden iPhones with that.
Mom recycled hers?
Yeah, my mom recycled her phone, and then we went on a little snow trip, and we were leaving to the car. Taylor's like, "Oh, my phone's gone." And through Find My iPhone, I found the exact spot in the snow where her phone was.
And it was like...
And we just plucked it out and got it.
It was like 6 inches deep in snow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What it was built for.
Yeah.
In the middle of the fucking forest.
Yeah.
That's a forest, by the way.
Oh my god, here we fucking go again.
Just telling you.
So you get a Joe flashback. He's hiding in the closet. His mom comes in there, and I didn't get this.
Does this mean he's gay?
No,
okay.
He's not R. Kelly. I told R. Kelly. He is R. Kelly, I guess, more because R. Kelly. Never mind, trapped in the closet.
Okay.
But so he's.
I just wondering because later he comes out of the closet.
Yeah, but so that's what I'm gonna get to. He's hiding in the closet. His mom's like, "Yeah, he's never gonna get it again. I got a gun here." And
is his mom a smoker?
She gets beat a lot, so she can barely talk.
Oh.
But so she does that, and then he still stays in the closet. I don't know why he's living in there now. He's like Harry Potter.
Because he's 8.
So then she leaves, the dad comes back, and he's like, "Yeah, you little bitch," and he's trying to hit the mom and all that. So Joe, like the mom basically instructed him to do, grabs the gun, pop, kills daddy. And then she's like, "Joe, what did you do? You weren't supposed to do that." I'll be like, "Bitch, you basically just told me when daddy comes home, give him a little toot-toot." Right?
I didn't get that from that.
If I'm hiding in a closet and you lived and like say us three got together every week to do a podcast, but like Hess was here, and you're like, "Hey, when Hess starts he's not gonna hurt us anymore," and you show me a gun, I take that as if Hess starts hitting you again, get that gun out and shoot Hess.
This is the same guy that said, "Hey, can you take care of my wings?"
We'll get to that because it gets brought up at the end of the episode, pal.
I'm just saying, I didn't get that.
Tomato.
I honestly didn't either.
So if I showed you a gun and said, "Hey, they're not going to hurt you anymore," you wouldn't think to use that gun on the person hurting someone?
I thought that she was going to use the gun herself. I didn't think, "Hey, the 8-year-old kid should use it." That's not what I thought.
To me, it meant like, "Hey, whichever one of us can get it, let's work this team through this."
No, that's not what I got.
Oh.
But I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay. Well, if you ever show me a gun, keep that in mind. That whoever,
I'm never showing you.
The other person walks in the room, I will get them.
If I showed you a gun, you'd probably shoot yourself.
Have I ever shot myself?
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, I have.
Fucking dumbass.
So Joe is heading to Anavarin because when he was getting dressed, he felt a little bruise on his back, and he started remembering Calvin was hitting him. I had to Google his name again. When he was getting the moon juice.
Was it Calvin Klein?
No, but I believe you asked me that last time as well.
Did I?
Last time we brought him up. But on his way, Fincher stopped.
Calvin, I know. Calvin Schiraldi?
I'm trying to think. Is there any other Calvins I can think of?
Calvin Johnson, that's Melissa's ex-boyfriend.
Is Calvin Harris a person?
Probably.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin who's that? Is that like a football good dude?
Calvin and Hobbes, the cartoon.
Oh, okay.
It's just one Calvin.
Calvin Harris, I believe, is a EDM guy or singer.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds familiar. But Fincher stops him on the way out to ask about Delilah. So Joe goes, "Oh, I was gonna bring this to the station," shows him the death threat and all that.
I didn't realize his name was David Fincher.
Yeah, I didn't either until
this
like
episode.
another David Fincher or something like that.
Yeah,
when he brings him up.
Oh, is that the guy that directed Seven?
Yeah, he should have made some.
He's
kind of in the
he's
box,
a cop sometimes, but then he directs movies. The other.
Yeah. But they kind of chit chat. Joe kind of butters him up a little bit, be like, "Oh, she broke things off with me. She really likes you."
Yeah, it's
You
weird.
know.
He was cool in that moment. Like, way cooler than he was, like, last season when he peed in the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's funny how sometimes he's
think
cool.
I think a lot of it was that he was a jelly belly, and that turned Delilah off.
Wait.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, that's why he was so cool, because he was all douchebaggy and jealous. He wouldn't bail him out of jail, and she was like, all like, yeah, that does nothing for me.
Look,
And now he's like trying to be cool because he realized like she doesn't like me because I was a jealous douchebag.
I get what you're saying there. He was saying though, like in the situation, talking to a cop, he was more calm than when he was
I was talking about Joe
at Peach's place and all
okay.
that.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Yeah, that was that was confusing. At first I was like, yeah, and then I was like, wait a minute, I got that last part. What does that mean? But so they chit chat there for a minute, and then so now we're at an Auburn, and Calvin tells Joe that he was at an Auburn at 11:18. He wanted hot Cheetos, and he was like, "Oh fuck, that's for Delilah," and he kept asking him.
It's funny he'd buy her hot Cheetos before he kills her.
Yeah, but then he keeps asking where the basement was, and he mentions that 40 was with him, and Joe's like, "Oh god damn it."
Did we get to see why he kills her?
You will get to see her die. Yeah, I believe. No, maybe. I don't remember. You either get an answer or you see it. I can't remember. You figure you know what happens, but I don't remember if you see it or not.
Okay.
Joe,
I don't need to see it. I was just curious.
I think you might.
Because obviously he didn't have intentions to kill her if he's buying her snacks.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
if I'm going to kill you...
I remember... I know exactly what happened. I just can't remember if I'm envisioning what happened in my head because they told me or if they actually show you. I'm so imaginative that I can't tell.
You're like, I'm going to get my peonies.
Yeah. Actually, no, I thought of you guys today as... Oh, that sounds really dirt. As I was getting dressed, I was naked today. Because I went over and I'm getting my panties, and I was like, oh, those guys, if they were in my head right now, they'd be making fun of me, and then I shimmied my panties on.
I just want to point out right now, I picture you putting on women's underwear.
I put on blue briefs.
I don't believe you, because you just said panties.
Well,
I pictured you, like, pulling up, like, little tiny panties.
Let me...
A thong?
Yeah, and, like, your cock hanging out on one side because they don't fit right.
Hey, Siri.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Are panties for women?
Okay, I found this on the web for Panties for Women. Check it out.
Oh, well, hold on, it's a website. Panties are a form of underwear primarily worn by women.
And Jerome.
This is primarily. Yeah. Let me see. Panties.
Because
primarily worn by panties can be form-fitting or loose. Typically, I know what panties are. They cover my genitalia.
Barely.
Yeah, it's just primarily worn by women, but it can be worn by men. So I think I just won. Thanks, Wikipedia. It's been an 18-year argument.
You think you won that?
I'll tell you what, if I wore fucking panties, my fucking nuts would be on each side of the goddamn panties.
No, because the thing you have on right now is called panties.
Nope.
It's just a word.
No, they're not.
I'm trying to think what else would be. It's like if you wore a t-shirt or... Oh, no, that isn't... There's not... What's another word for a t-shirt?
Panties. In your fucking idea.
Trying to think of what would be another way... What's another thing you have multiple words for?
Shirt.
Yeah, I guess that could be it too. Is they call it a t-shirt, or do you call it a shirt, or do you call it like a tank top? Like, do you call tank tops shirts? Or do you say I'm putting on a tank top?
Here's the thing. I'm wearing a t-shirt because it's shaped like a T.
Uh-huh.
Technically, you're wearing a printed shirt because it has prints on it.
And I would just call anything I put on my body is a shirt.
I agree with that.
See,
Anything you put over your...
But then he also gets technical. He calls them sweaters or what do you call them?
I don't call
Sweatshirts or hoodies, yeah. I call all those sweatshirts. Or I guess I don't call them all hoodies.
No, you call them jackets.
Yeah, or jackets.
Yeah.
Either one. They're all jackets.
Yeah, jacket and sweater are not the same.
Oh my god! Why don't you two just make out, get married, and fucking live on a farm?
This is the same.
They're not.
This is the same guy that every time you get in a helicopter in Warzone, you call it an airplane.
That I will admit it's wrong, but I think that it's also close to alligators and crocodiles, where it's pretty similar.
No, it's not.
You can mix
You
the.
can't compare apples and oranges. So
Yeah, well, that's completely different. Don't get crazy on it.
underwear and panties.
Apples and oranges is like comparing like Mexicans and white people. There's different things, you know.
Oh my god.
But alligators and crocodiles, it's like the exact same thing.
No one's gonna argue about.
Or like a
alligator.
frog and a toad.
No one's arguing with that.
Yeah, panties, underwear, frog toad. Panties, underwear, frog toad.
All right.
There technically is a difference between a frog and a toad.
But aren't all toads frogs?
I think it's the same as a tortoise and a turtle.
Oh, don't tell mom that.
No.
Oh, with a frog and a toad?
Yeah.
So
I don't know that for sure. I'm not.
Are all tortoises turtles? Are all turtles tortoises?
No.
One or the other?
No, one's in water, one's in fucking land.
Hey Siri,
Ah, fuck.
what's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the difference.
Why can't you just tell me?
She is. She was telling you.
Oh, was she? I thought she was bringing me to a page. Let me ask her.
I thought she was still talking when you
Hey
hung
Siri, what's the difference between a frog and a turtle?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the difference in a frog and a third. Check it out.
Third.
What is the difference between a frog and a third?
Oh my god, this has been a productive ass podcast.
Okay.
Holy
We're like
shit.
4 minutes in.
No, we're not. We're at the end of the episode.
Oh.
Oh my god, we're gonna flush through this shit. I guess we'll just never know that answer. Joe goes.
Wow, that was good.
Joe goes
What's the
to.
difference between a frog and a third? You guys have lost your fucking collective minds. All because
I'm just
you
laughing.
said you thought of us while you were putting your fucking panties on.
Oh my god.
Did you have a boner?
Oh no, because my panties wouldn't fit. So Joe goes to 40's house and he ends up having a talk with his mom. I thought this was really weird. She says that they're grateful for him dealing with the burden of 40 and that they are here to help with any of his burdens. And then they awkwardly stare at each other for about 30 seconds.
She's a fucking weirdo.
But she's basically like, hey, I know what 40 told you, that what he did. So if you ever murder anybody or do anything like that, we're here for you. We got your back.
Did 40 tell the mom that he killed? Oh no, because 40 doesn't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking 40 knew, but 40 doesn't know.
But so then 40's mom goes to find I said find Joe, but she goes to find 40. And Joe notices the flowers on the table, and it's the same kind of flower that was on Delilah's dead body when you found her earlier. And then I really like this scene. In his flashback, he pulled a little Buffalo Bill, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey Joe, would you fuck me? I know you'd fuck me."
It was Buffalo Bill. It was,
Yeah.
it was very odd, like the connection, because that's what you say every week.
Yeah. And then 40 admits to being with Candace last night and that he left Joe at the storage unit. That's when you see the first time he just films that little iPhone video.
Yeah, and that's when you know there's trouble,
Yeah.
because it literally shows the fucking sign in the
Yeah, and him
background.
walking away, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's gonna come up.
Yeah.
So Love calls Joe because Ellie's freaking out and thinks something happened to Delilah. I don't know why she'd think that.
I think because she's dead.
Possibly. And the mom's gonna speed through because I was just kind of bullshit. This part I guess this is important. Candace shows up to 40's and tells him that you're awesome, you're so smart, you figured out what Joe did to Beck, blah blah. And he's like, what? She's like, the boyfriend in this, it's clearly Joe, blah blah. He blamed it on Dr. Nikki, and then she kind of gets in his head because as she leaves,
He's reading it. Yeah,
he's doing some research on Dr. Nikki.
That was interesting.
Yeah. There was actually that whole scene, what that leads into, I thought all that happened this episode or before. I was very surprised that all this shit that's about to happen comes up in the last episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I told Taylor that, and she's like, really? I go, yeah, apparently that's all the last episode. I had no
That's
idea.
because you guys...
We watched the whole season like one day.
Yeah. They blend together when you do that stuff.
Yeah. But so Candace is reminiscing of pics of 40. She sees a video that he sent her from last night when we were just talking about. And she finds the storage unit. She shows up there, pepper sprays Joe, and texts Love.
Does he not lock the door?
Apparently not.
And, like...
I think he normally would because he's in a panic now, though. He's just going in there. And I think he's planned on wrapping up the body and getting it out of there.
Like, he's like,
But he sat there and he
was...
was like rubbing the hair out of her eye and all that shit, like being all weird. If he would have just done this shit maybe a little faster, she would have caught him on the way out.
When he walks in, he has his
Joe hat?
invisible hat on.
Yeah.
And he looked at the camera and he's like, I can get in and out of here, no problem, but with the body. And he's like saying all this stuff. And then she just fucking scoots in there and fucking mace his ass.
Yeah. He maybe should have put a nanny cam on the outside of that place so he can
Yeah.
have like on his iPhone constant viewing. We see the flashback of him actually shooting his dad, but we talked about all that. And then Love shows up to the storage unit. Joe explains everything to her. He only did this. He didn't realize what love was until he met her. He did it all for her and shit. She runs out of there and pukes. Candace follows her. Joe gets his spear key. He mentions we see back that his old mentor dude.
I was like, oh, he's going to get out. This will be cool.
Yeah, he does it, and he goes to toss the key. And then Love stabs Candace in the neck with a broken bottle.
Did not see that coming.
And then Love goes back to the room and tells Joe. He goes, what happened to Candace? She goes, I took care of it. And see, that's what people do when someone asks you to take care of something.
He didn't ask her to take
Yeah,
care
I
of
know,
it.
but that like when someone says, "Hey, can you take care of my plate of wings?" You toss it. They sleep with the fishes.
Or you...
Took care of it.
It's not the same with
Take
food.
care of something is I took care of it.
Like, take care of it?
Yes, exactly. But that's it. We only have one episode left of You. How excited are you to wrap this up? And then who knows when we'll get season 3? It says 2021, I believe, on Netflix.
Yeah.
But who knows for sure? The way Netflix is canceling literally every show they have, so who knows?
I'm glad that we're getting through it. It's cool. I want to see how it ends. I have no idea. I don't have the fucking slightest idea.
I knew you went for this one because you kept saying all this shit about this season and all this stuff. So then I knew you'd be surprised at like this moment.
Yeah.
And then it only gets crazier, and there's even so much more things they're gonna reveal to you from the rest of the season in the next episode. There's so much more to reveal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised that she killed her. It makes you wonder about her. But they are like rich and entitled.
Mm-hmm.
So God only knows. And 40 already said he killed someone. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not expect that at all. I was glad to see what's her name die.
Candace?
Candace.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. That moment, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, wait, what the fuck's gonna happen now?
I did notice this episode that 40 talked more like Hess than any other episode.
Yeah, I think he knows that we're comparing the two, and he's doing it on purpose now. 40's listening to the podcast and saying Hessisms. This is the text I got from Nick yesterday when he was watching this at the gym.
I got the same text.
Yeah. I texted both of you.
I'm reading it to the people listening.
Wow.
It says, we touched God like tickled his balls touched. 40 or Hess? And I said I honestly couldn't tell you who said that.
And there was another.
That is something Hess would say. Like if something happened, he'd be saying while we're playing Call of Duty, like if we almost died or something, and something crazy. Happened, dude, we fucking tickled God's balls right there, bro.
Yeah, totally. And then like when he's like, he was funny this episode. He's like, oh, Amy Adams was Britney Spears taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something Hess would say, like, to make fun of the show. Being like, her name's Amy fucking Adam. Or they not have Britney Spears.
Yeah.
That's totally a Hess thing.
Are you pulling up NFL?
Yeah, I was pulling it up. 40 is a douchebag. See, I like him, and well, I guess I shouldn't. What the fuck? Oh, that was weird. It started me at the bottom of the page. There's just one game, and I was like, is there just one game in week 5? That doesn't seem right.
A lot of Corona going on.
But it just scrolled down to the bottom.
You started from the bottom?
I was going to tell you something about
40. Hold on, yeah.
Gonna tell you something about 40 with that, with him being douchebag, but I just wait.
Okay.
All right, so you little chicken fuckers ready to do Pleeka's picks week 5?
2 games going tonight. We have the Chiefs and the Patriots. We all 3 took the Chiefs.
It's probably a good
and
move.
the Packers at Falcons. We all 3 took the Packers. So potentially we could all have 2 more wins or 2 more losses because we all picked the same.
I'm thinking
Jerome,
positive. I'm thinking 2 more wins, baby.
Jerome, you went 6-7 so far.
Ooh.
That's
Nick
not good.
Went
That's not good?
9-4.
Oh.
Nick went 9-4, and Hess went 11-2.
Why is Hess beating us? That's fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I'm going on.
Hess had a good
I'm
week.
going on strike.
I'm on strike, bro.
Week 5, Thursday Night Football. You have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers visiting the Chicago Bears.
Oh, see, I don't know who to pick here. I think I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers, so I'll be sweeping the 7 seas with their guys' fucking blood.
That's a horrible pirate. You're not doing what? You're off today or something.
Hard me, matey. I jerked off a sailor and he peed in me mouth.
So fucking gross.
Wow.
And it makes no sense.
Yeah, it does. I jerk him off, and then he's like, "Come here, little boy, let me pee in your mouth."
I'll take the Buccaneers also. No one's
Yeah, I'm gonna three-peat the old Bucks there.
Ooh, look at us. We're a couple Buck fans. Call us a couple Buckers.
Or the Bears suck.
The LA Rams at the Washington football team.
Rams, baby. This one's for you, Stephen Amell.
I'll take the
I'm
Rams.
gonna take the Rams as well.
Barely let me get that in there.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get over it.
Bills, this game might not go off. Buffalo Bills at Tennessee Titans.
Oh, I have to go with the Bills, baby, because they're going to the Super Bowl, and I'm going to do the Goodbye Horses dance on Twitter, naked.
Hey, we need to start getting that some traction
Well,
because they're 4-0.
What date is this game? What day?
He's right. It may
Sunday, October 11th. I will tweet out a clip of that.
What day the football game was?
What day? When I asked it?
Did you just ask that?
Yeah, I don't.
They're always on Sunday.
Isn't there Monday night football?
There's one
Thursday
Monday
night football.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, so there you go. There's 2 other fucking days the games could be on. So don't come at me.
Whoa!
Saying they're all the same day.
Settle down. He started out with the Thursday night game and said that,
Yeah,
I believe.
but I scrolled down as he goes past the things, so
don't-
the date wasn't there. So I
and then the
scrolled up
last
and I saw it.
one will be the Monday night
I don't
game.
watch football.
Everything
I don't watch
else,
football.
Everything else in
I
between
don't watch
is
football.
Sunday.
I don't watch football.
And they might not play this because Tennessee has Corona.
Oh, well, they should just automatically win then.
I agree. Buffalo.
Buffalo Bill,
I took
Bill.
I took the Bills as well. They have the Philadelphia Eagles,
The high-flying.
first place Philadelphia Eagles, 1-2-1, visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, I'm gonna pick the Steelers because I'm named after Jerome Bettis, and I feel like I should pick his team. You know?
I'm going to pick the Steelers because the Eagles suck balls.
Yeah, they're 1-2-1. So there's the team that
1-2-1.
they're the team that tied, right?
There's 2 teams that tied. That's funny
Well,
how
no,
that
they're
works.
saying one of the Bengals also did. I'm never picking the Bengals again. I'm never picking the Eagles again because they're tires.
I saw a thing that the NFC. There was a meme that said the NFC East sucks. You won't understand this, but just play
I'll
along.
pretend like I do.
Okay. The NFC East sucks because the best team is 1-2-1. They have a losing record,
Mm-hmm.
and 75% of them are only smart enough to have a nickname.
What's their nickname?
Well, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Giants.
Okay,
But that 25% is the football team.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took the Eagles.
Did you
The
pick?
high-flying, ripping,
Uh,
roaring Eagles, who won me $650,000. Check out Against All Odds, coming out later this week.
He's yelling so loud, there's like a lag.
$50,000. Amazing.
You're lagging.
If we keep going this way,
If you pulled your
Hef's
shoe
gonna have
right
his
now,
own
you'd
goddamn
die.
gambling show.
I think by the end of the season of Against All Odds, you guys should make one real bet.
We
Are
can't.
you driving us to Vegas?
Yeah.
No, but like do a bet against each other. Like you put down $10 and Hess puts down $10, and you get like do like a simple thing like that. Because then you guys that make it like that last episode have stakes for you guys. Be like, oh, Hess.
Oh,
won
we get
20
have steaks? Are you gonna make them?
I'll come. If you guys do that,
You'll deliver steaks?
maybe Hess comes over here. I'll walk in here with the apron and my ass hanging out, and give
I don't want
you
apron.
guys steaks.
I
But
don't want
Hess has
your
to
ass
come over
hanging
for the last episode.
I'm not. I
You
don't
guys
want
do
you.
that.
I don't want your ass hanging out.
Well, don't care what you wish for because you just might get it.
All right.
So you took the Eagles.
Car-
You didn't. You
Yeah,
think they're
I
gonna
took the
win
Eagles.
2 games in a row?
I do.
Underdogs.
I think we figured it out.
Underdogs by 7.
Yep.
You should
They
bet.
were
They're a bunch
underdogs
of
by
tires. They can go fuck themselves.
7 or 7.5 to San Fran.
Cisco.
Right. That's why I don't think it's. I don't think Lightning's gonna strike twice.
Tell that to Barry
You
Allen.
never know, man. It does happen.
Oh,
It does
Jesus.
strike in a bottle every once in
Didn't
a
your
while.
dad get struck by lightning?
Did you say it strikes in a bottle?
Yeah, lightning strikes in a bottle.
Oh, I thought he said it strikes twice in a bottle.
That's what I thought he said too.
But
Yeah.
didn't your dad get struck by lightning?
What?
Didn't your dad get struck by lightning?
Supposedly.
You don't believe it?
Oh,
Well, he wasn't in a bottle, so
Well, that
allegedly.
he's a genie. But that's ironic.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
and like I struck
You
by
better
lightning.
rub me the right way. The Arizona Cardinals at the New York Jets.
Cardinals, because the Jets look like they really fucking blow. They've lost every game they've played.
Yeah.
What a bunch of losers.
Cardinals.
They can't win one game, not one.
Cardinals didn't look so hot either, but
Hey,
I'll take.
they're 2
Yeah,
and
they
2
did.
at least.
But I'll take the
At least they
Cardinals.
won once, twice, 3 times lady.
I took the Cardinals as well. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'll pick Raiders. That one's for you, Ice Cube. I don't know why I act like he's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does he get corona?
I don't know what that was.
I'll take the Chiefs. Not for Ice Cube.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the old Chiefies as well.
Wow, apparently you guys hate Ice Cube.
No, I like Ice Cube.
Heard it here first. You guys hate Ice Cube.
Jacksonville Jaguars visiting the Houston Texans. Who will have a new head coach
For this
on Sunday.
For this next, so the guy who has coached them through the 4 games they lost is fired.
Yeah, he got fired today.
Yes.
Okay, then I will pick the Texans to see if this new coach does well, and if he doesn't, fuck you, man. You made me choose your team.
You know what? Actually, I think Jerome's onto something. I'm gonna take the Texans also for Romeo Cromwell, and
Hey, Romeo.
it's all for you, Hess.
When he was little, did they call him Little Romeo?
Yeah.
I'm
about
a
all this.
little torn on this game.
I thought you were a little teapot.
I'm a little teapot.
Because I want to pick the Texans because I do like what Jerome said.
I didn't like it that much.
I got some fucking insight over here, boys.
It's Jacksonville in Texas. Like, who gives it?
I'm gonna take the Jaguars.
Oh,
Cincinnati,
you made Hess go back on his word.
Good. Maybe they
Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Baltimore Ravens.
This is one you should keep your word on.
Ravens, because the Bengals. Oh, I like the tie.
They didn't like the tie. It's not like they wanted the tie.
I'm a loser.
They didn't want a tie.
Yeah, well, they did. So, they're a bunch of losers.
I'm gonna pick the Ravens. What about you, Nicholas?
Let me think about it. I guess I'll take the Ravens.
Nick has such a small penis. It's great.
They're only favored by like 13.
Your favorite by 13.
The Carolina Panthers visiting the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, there's a lot of losers in this.
There's one right across this fucking table from me.
I'll pick Panthers.
Falcons.
Wow. We'll see if they get their first win for you. If they win, it's dedicated to you.
Well, they could win tonight, and they'd have 2.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna take the Panthers.
I think they blew their load on the Cardinals' face.
I wasn't saying your face, but the Cardinals' face. Okay.
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins at the San Francisco 49ers.
Dolphins, baby.
Sounds like your Dolphins getting fucked in the ass.
He is. He's like, whoa, Reggie. What are you doing back there?
God, I don't like this game. I'm gonna take the 49ers, though. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them as well. 49ers, that is. The New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys.
I guess the Giants, because I mean, if you can lose 5 games in a row, right?
Yeah. Well, ask the Jets.
Did they own 5?
No, but they're gonna be.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see.
I'll take the Cowboys. They fucked me over last week with fucking defensive playing bitches.
I am going to pick the Cowboys as well. The Indianapolis Colts at the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, they're both 3-1. I'll do the Colts for horses.
I'm gonna take the Colts too.
I'm gonna pick the Browns.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
You're going against your own team.
Any
What a
reason? Any
loser.
reason why?
I think Cleveland's clicking, man.
You don't think the Colts?
I do think the Colts are clicking too. I think Cleveland has way more firepower than Indy. Indy does have like one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah, that's
But
what I was thinking.
for
What
some
happens
reason-
if Indy's torch gets put out?
Indy, the torch is going
Wow.
out.
Anyways, you have the Denver Broncos visiting the
Yeah, I was in
Cleveland
the middle of
Patriots.
saying a movie quote.
I'm gonna do the Patriots because I'm proud to be an American.
I was also born in the USA, so I'll take the Patriots.
Born in the USA. Couldn't tell you where though. Remember, I lied to that lady when I was getting my.
Yeah, did you know Jerome
social-
doesn't know where he's born?
Social
I didn't either.
security card. She's like, "Where were you born?" I was like, "Phoenix." She's like, "I told you, don't lie to me. You don't get this card." I'm like,
I mean, to
I
be
don't know,
fair,
man.
you're a mile away from Phoenix. Half a mile, actually.
"Yeah, she couldn't fucking cut me some slack."
I took the Patriots as well. Two more games. Minnesota Vikings at the Seattle Seahawks. Sunday Night Football.
Woo! I picked the Vikings. I picked Seahawks last time, so I'll give Vikings.
But they weren't playing each other.
Yeah,
last
I know,
time.
but I see the team. And I know I chose that team last time, so.
Well, all right, I'll take the Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Seahawks as well. And then the Monday night game, you have the Los Angeles Chargers at the New Orleans Saints.
I guess I'll do the Saints for this. I feel like yeah, Saints.
I think I'm taking the Chargers. Yeah, I'll take the Chargers. Go what the fuck?
What does teams on bye mean?
That means they're not playing this week.
Oh, okay.
I will pick the Saints.
Because the Packers and the Lions are on teams on bye.
Yeah, they don't play.
All right, you guys ready to wrap up this shindig?
Mm-mm.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe. If you enjoy this podcast, go watch it again on Facebook. And give us a like and a subscribe, like I said 10 seconds ago. And we'll see you guys next week. What the fuck is going on?